You ever seen the meme, the 6th grade, like, white kids, like, arguing about something?
Yeah.
You look like that
Yo,
right now.
I was gonna say, I'm here with the one and only Wyatt Feegrado.
My brother, who's also a comedian, we were at one of our cousin's weddings, and they asked him to give a speech. He made a joke about how, like, big the breasts of the bride were. When I was a kid, I idolized Chappelle.
Is Louis C.K. okay to like now, or is he?
You have a Kanye album right there.
Yeah.
Bro. What the hell are you? Bring it. I didn't even know they made vinyls of this. He's asking me, can I be okay with Louis C.K. This?
Who do you like to work on comedy with more, your brother or Luke?
Luke's my brother.
Oh, Luke's the brother.
There you go. Thought I was friends with this 17-year-old.
I honestly thought maybe it's just like a Robin-esque kind of your Batman. This is your Robin protege type.
You ever seen the meme of like the 6th grade, like, white kids, like, arguing about something?
Yeah.
You seen that? We look like that
Yo,
right now.
I was
Like,
gonna say, when you did
really
that,
like
I
that.
honestly feel like that right now. Yeah, I really do feel like that.
but I will say, I'm not
Put
really,
my-
I'm not really scared about talking about something. You know, for me, it's just like, is the audience gonna? I like to do whatever the audience doesn't want me to do, really. You know, and try to pull it off. That's the fun for me.
Mhm.
You know, like I feel like, you know, clapter. You know, they talk about clapter in comedy, like where people laugh or clap just because they agree with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just like anti that. So just whatever the audience. I don't like to be a crowd pleaser.
You'd
That's
rather have like kind of a shock, like hear gasps in the audience rather than just.
Gasp, I don't know. Gasp maybe to start with the topic, but I want to convince them by the time I finish my jokes. I want them to be like,
Yeah,
I liked that.
like
yeah.
you want them to say,
Yeah.
"Wait a minute," and then give you the minute, and then they say, "Oh,
yeah,
okay,
like I
got
want
you."
at first them to be uncomfortable with me talking about it, and then by the end they're like, I trust him. You know,
Mhm.
that's what I
Yeah.
like.
No, and I feel like I said, some people, you know, we see some jokes that, are just offensive, and there's some jokes that are, well told. And I wouldn't even say offensive necessarily, it's just not told well. You know what I'm saying? I think people sometimes, some comedians, if they're under fire, and I'm not even talking about good comedians, I'm talking about like, more like influencer, social media type, like, I don't know, like, I'm talking about like these like rage baiter type podcaster kind of guys
Do you have
that
an
I feel
example?
like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. But like
What do you call it? The mic check.
yeah, the mic check. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that guy jacked on the mic check. He's always
Like
fucking
Jack on
talking
the mic
shit,
check,
something
always
like
saying
that.
some
No, but
crazy
I'm just saying, like, some people I feel like they're like, oh, you didn't get the joke, but it's like I feel like
No,
there's
some
also
people
a
the joke
responsibility to tell
isn't-
the joke.
Some
Yeah.
people, the joke isn't a joke.
Sometimes
It's
the
just-
joke is like, yeah, the written joke, it's not that good or clever. More of the joke is like, I can't believe they said that in that place or time. I feel like
Mhm.
that's really what makes comedians laugh. Like, it's not even a good joke, but it's just like, my brother who's also a comedian, we were at one of our cousin's weddings, and they asked him to give a speech, and then he made a joke about how like big the breasts of the bride were. We ran it past her, by the way. We didn't tell anyone that we ran it
Yeah.
past her, but we ran it past her because obviously we don't want to ruin her wedding. Like, the funniness is just like, dude, I cannot
Yeah.
believe this guy said that just
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm sure you know this. When you're a comic, they like either really want you to speak at a wedding, or they like,
Mhm.
please don't speak at the wedding. So
Yeah.
whenever they ask me to speak on the wedding, I try to pawn it off to my brother.
Yeah.
I just try. I'd be like, oh, Luke got this. Luke's really
Mhm.
good at this. And
Yeah,
then
you don't want
that
no
way I don't
problems
have
with
to
the
do
fam,
it.
yeah.
I could like ghostwrite maybe, but
Yeah.
I don't want to have to.
You see that movie, The Drama? You ever see it? You see
No,
this
I
that
didn't see
came
that.
out?
What's
Well,
that about?
that's probably what
The
it's gonna
drama,
be.
it's hard to explain.
I think the
you
plot of
should
it
just
is
watch
yeah.
it.
I think that the main
Just
plot of
watch
it is you shouldn't know about it before
Yeah,
going
you
in.
should
That's
just
really
gotta
the
Oh,
watch
my
it.
girlfriend wants to see this one.
Mhm.
That's the one with Zendaya and
Robert
Robert
Pattinson.
Pattinson. Yes.
Yeah, it's
You
about
should
a
just-
wedding, so
you
maybe
should just watch it,
Maybe it could be kind of
honestly.
similar in a way.
Is it good? Should I watch it?
It is.
Very
It is good.
Very
It's
good.
It is good.
Okay.
Very good. Different, maybe a little different.
What
Weird.
like what
spectrum.
genre would you say it is? Because I was looking at the poster, I couldn't tell.
I'd
Thank you. Yeah.
call it a drama. I think
Oh,
cold, like actual best
Yeah,
way to
I think
describe
so
it
as
is that
well.
it's just a drama. But if you want to
Okay.
get like more specific, it's like kind of a thriller.
Some
a
people
little
say it's a
bit.
rom com.
It's definitely not a rom com. It's funny though.
In some ways, it definitely is, and that's what I'm saying. This movie kind of breaks
It's not
the mold.
the reason I
of-
wouldn't say
of genres.
rom com is. It's just I think rom com gives you a really bad impression
Mhm.
of what the movie is going to be. Not a bad impression in general. I don't hate rom coms, but of what when you watch.
I'm
this
a
movie,
renowned rom com hater, so
I don't. No, I like rom coms to be honest. They're like my guilty pleasure.
okay.
I mean, no,
But-
honestly, low key, Chiv, I'll
No,
admit it
dude,
too,
you
in
should be
solidarity
able to
with
like
you.
it. Just own that.
I'll admit
That's
it
fine.
with you.
But calling this a rom com gives you the wrong
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, yeah.
But it is romantic and it is funny. But like calling it a rom, I just think that's false pretenses. You know what I mean? You're like gonna
Mhm.
say
No, yeah, it definitely.
It's
does
like
not
when they
seem-
called like Atlanta a sitcom. It's like, dude, that's not a sitcom.
Right,
Okay.
right,
it might be a
right.
half hour and it might be like comedy leaning, but it's not a sitcom.
right. It's not a
Yeah.
sitcom.
Yeah.
So I would say the best way to describe the drama is drama.
All right.
I think you could say thriller
Yeah.
a little bit.
It's a very mixed.
little
I just
shocking,
go into it. Don't think about it
but
too
don't.
heavy.
Yeah, just go into it.
That's the thing.
It's a little weird.
But like you said about offending people, this is how we got to it, the wedding and stuff. I wanted to ask, at these comedy shows, I know you did speak on your latest special, which congratulations, that was a very good special. I thought it was funny. I know you mentioned about someone getting offended, but I didn't know if there was maybe another story you had about, you telling a controversial joke, someone getting upset in the audience.
Oh, I guess I haven't talked about this enough on podcasts. But I talked about so Luke and I, we were in Seattle probably a month or two ago. And like we sold out the venue or whatever. They were happy with us, but I guess they were pretty upset about 2 jokes. My brother did some Israel jokes, and then I did some trans jokes, and they were upset about them.
Wow.
It was just like,
may I ask what the jokes were, or?
Yeah, I mean the trans jokes are the same ones as on my special, so you can watch it there. Or I mean, I could do it for you right now if you want.
Well,
It's obviously comes out better in the stand up. But
Check
my
it out,
brother
guys.
talked about Israel.
check
I
it
think
out.
he was saying like talking shit about Israel in America right now is like talking shit about Darth Vader on the Death Star. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he was also saying things like, I don't like that, like it seems like Israel CCs the Jews on everything they do. Like no matter what Israel does, they have to like
Actually-
CC the Jews. Like it was
Yeah.
us and the Jews.
It's a really
Yeah.
good joke.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's like hit or miss. Like,
Well,
but,
if we were an audience, we would have
but
definitely
it's not
laughed.
really like hateful, I
No,
guess,
I don't think
unless
it's
maybe
hateful.
hateful towards the government.
No,
if
it's like
Yeah,
it's
for
like
real.
observant more than anything.
Yeah,
it's not like
exactly.
it's not. It's just a perspective.
But
it's not really
I think our fans were not upset by it because I mean they know what to come. Like they know if
Mhm.
they come to my show, I'm like specifically trying to talk shit about every group of people.
Yeah.
Like kind of at least a little bit. And so the people who got upset about the Israel jokes were some walk-ins, I think. And then the person who got upset about the trans jokes was one of the servers, I believe.
Oh wow, damn, tough man. I feel like for me, I would be also nervous about offending people. I'd be like, oh man, but I feel like you handle it well. Like I remember you telling your story about the girl that
The suicide
got
heckler?
upset,
Oh,
about the
yeah.
suicide heckler, and you were like,
It's
would kill
hard
himself
because
talking
like
to you.
off stage, like out of your like comic persona or whatever, you do feel a little bad if somebody came to the show and they didn't have a good time. You know, it's like that's not what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
Like for me, I think the people who like my comedy, it's like watching someone walk a tightrope a little bit. You know, they like watching. They're like, oh my god, is he gonna get away with it or not? So I think I have to try to do that, but I don't really like if people don't have a good time. But also, it's like
yeah, that's
you
interesting
probably
comparison.
you can't please
yeah.
everyone.
You can't please
You can't
everyone,
please
yeah,
everyone.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you can't get caught up in it.
Mhm.
But you do feel bad for half a second.
Yeah. I like that comparison with the tightrope because it is
Yeah,
kind
that
of
is
like
good. People like
yeah,
watching it.
it's
but
very tough, and I wanted to ask, like, for other maybe stuff you have, is it really just stand up? Do you envision yourself to be like a Dave Chappelle-esque guy having his own show, or like comedy skits? Is there anything of that field maybe that you?
I mean,
think
I'm not
of?
opposed to all that. For me, I always wanted to be a stand-up. I do other things. I do acting, podcasting. I don't love them the way I love stand-up.
Yeah,
so
just stand up's the
hopefully I
passion.
can do stand-up all my life, and then all this other stuff I do just
Yeah.
like Chappelle says, just so people buy tickets to come see the stand-up.
Oh wow.
So,
Yeah. Just for promotion. So you look at
yeah.
this kind of
Sketches
as
are
promotion.
fun too. Sketches are fun too, but like for me, for acting, it's not fun until you watch it on the screen. Like they're on the set, like doing the thing over and over again, doing many takes. It's not fun.
Yeah. You're just
Yeah.
like, I want to be anywhere else.
Yeah, like I like the live crowd. Like I like that you have response right away.
And I like
Yeah.
I imagine the crowd probably plays a massive factor in why you'd rather that, but is also a little bit of creative control. Like you get to, create what you say.
I will say that's true. I enjoy acting more if I get to write what I say too. Yeah.
Yeah. And you wouldn't have any interest of like making your own show.
Oh, I definitely would.
Yeah.
That would be fun, especially like a sketch show. Oh my god, everyone wants to.
I
Make a
think
sketch show,
that would
right?
be good, right? I think like I like the Dave the Dave
Chappelle
Chappelle
show. Everybody loves
Chappelle show,
Yeah,
of
those Key and Peele, of course,
Key and
as well.
Peele.
Another good show. Those types of shows. I feel like
I like
don't know-
RDC World. You ever watch RDC World
No,
on YouTube?
no.
Oh my god, it's so
Have you
good.
heard of this RDC World?
I
No.
bet you've like seen their stuff.
Yeah,
but I
probably.
like call them the like real SNL. Like RDC World. You ever seen how LeBron was in the locker room after losing Game 4 to the Warriors or stuff like that?
no.
Or
No.
yeah, it's really
No,
good.
man,
Check
I
it
gotta
out.
check that
I'll
out.
have to
What
check
the
it
hell,
out.
man. So, is there anybody else like you look up to in this comedy game? I guess. Like,
Oh, there's so many people, of course, I look up to in the comedy game. If you want to say stand up, you want to say sketch comedy.
well, in stand up or whatever kind of drew you to
Yeah,
comedy.
Yeah, I mean, it's boring. I'm just gonna say the people say all the time. When I was a kid, like again, I can look up to people now, but it's it's not the same as looking up to him when you're a kid. When you're a kid, you like idolize him, you know? So I'll say when I was a kid, I idolized Chappelle, definitely, Stephen Wright, Louis C.K., Patrice O'Neal. So
Is Louis C.K. okay
Mitch
to like
Hedberg.
now, or is he not safe to like?
I
What's
think
going on?
I think.
you have a Kanye album right there, bro.
Yeah.
What the hell are you? This guy had Bully off screen. Bring it. Can I show it on
Yeah.
screen?
It's
This
the
guy,
AI
I didn't even know they made fucking vinyls.
It's the AI.
I didn't even know they made vinyls of this. He's asking me, can I be okay with
He's
Kanye,
like, can I
with
like
Louis C.K.?
Louis
This he has Bully here. Oh,
So were you?
sorry,
not
sorry,
anymore.
sorry.
Doesn't have Bully
I didn't ruin
anymore.
it.
Now you need.
That's
now,
a good
now
album.
it's
So
on
he
the
doesn't-
list.
liked it.
Yeah.
I
He
like
doesn't
Bully.
own a record player, so it's okay
Look,
if it's broken. He just got it for the
performative male
vibes.
energy.
No, I do own. By the way, I do own a record player for the record.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I don't
alright.
know.
I've
I don't
never
know
seen
where
it.
this- Well, I haven't. I feel like I was the OG record guy. I feel like I brought it back a little
I
bit.
feel like, you
No,
know, you get a
definitely
record
not.
player.
I had
to impress
records
girls,
longer than you had
and then
records.
you start playing Bully on it. They're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
They're like,
You know?
it might change your life though. I don't know. I feel like it might have the opposite effect. Like, nah, wait, what is this?
I've been
And I'm like,
obsessed with, what's that one song on it? Punch Drunk. Oh,
Punch
I love
Drunk
Punch
is
Drunk,
fire.
produced by Northwest.
Northwest.
Wait,
The
that's Northwest
13-year-old
guy?
Northwest.
Wow.
No, she produced it.
She produced it. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, she produced. Did she
13.
really though?
I think
You
she
don't-
did because
wow.
she's had a career. She's been putting out beats recently.
All right.
You think that is cap a little bit? I mean, maybe you're
I
bringing up
mean-
something that's making me say, huh? Maybe you're right about
No, a
this.
lot of people have been saying that. A lot of people are like,
Wow.
"Oh, she like did one thing," and they calling her a producer.
Wow.
But
Whatever. He's trying to do right by his daughter, so I fuck
Yeah.
with
I
it,
don't know.
no
I think
matter
he
what,
did teach
but,
her though.
you know, she's a teenager and she's producing.
Mhm.
For him. Good for
That's
her.
like if
Good
you had
for
a
her.
son and you're writing the jokes. In a
That's
way.
right. That's like if I have a brother and no, I'm just
Shout out to
Just
him,
call
man.
him
We
out.
need him here to defend himself. What's going on here? Who do you like better? Who do you like to like kind of work on comedy with more? Your brother or Luke? You know, I see you and Luke. You guys are
Luke's
kind
my
of
brother.
Luke's
yeah.
his brother.
Oh, Luke's the brother.
There you go. Now you
oh
figure
my
it out. Now you
God,
figure
what
it
the
out.
heck?
His
I was
mind is
thinking.
blown.
Luke
this
and
all
I
the
are
time.
biological siblings.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
We have different last names so that we can have solo careers.
Wow.
But that's my brother.
Wow.
That's
What
my
the
brother.
hell? Damn. This whole time I thought y'all were just really good friends because I
You
was
thought I
gonna
was friends
say.
with this 17-year-old? You thought I was just
You
traveling?
know, I gotta say,
17-year-old?
I honestly thought maybe it's just like a Robin-esque kind of your Batman. This is your Robin protege
No,
type.
no,
I
that's
was
my
gonna ask
brother,
too
yeah.
many questions, but you know, makes sense. Okay. I mean, look, I wanted to ask you guys this
Yeah.
because I saw this in the news and I wanted to get you guys' thoughts on this.
Oh, God.
Because I don't think we've ever talked about this individual on the podcast.
What is
about
this
this
about to be?
clavicular guy. You know, you guys
Oh,
hear
Clav.
about
Oh,
Yeah,
Clav.
Clavicular.
Clavicular? Is this his
Yeah,
name?
Clavicular.
So,
He OD'd.
yeah, what's up with this? He OD'd?
Oh, he
I mean,
OD'd?
Yeah,
Recently,
you guys see this?
I
You know
think
what's
he's
funny?
okay,
You
though.
remember when he got frame mogged by the ASU frat leader?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So Luke and I were playing in
Remember,
Santa
like, it was
Barbara.
Cultural
yesterday.
moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, true.
Yeah.
true. It's like bringing up. Do you remember 9/11? It's like yeah.
They'll be
dude,
talking
it's
about it like World War II
no doubt.
pretty soon.
But when that happened, like the same week, and that's when Clav blew up, right? I'm talking about him like I know him, but my brother and I, Luke and I, we were in Santa Barbara doing like touring there, and somebody after our show was like, "Oh my God, guys, we're going over to this frat house because the ASU frat leader, he's visiting, he's taking pictures with people,"
Bro.
and we were like, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" It looks like, dude, we have to go. We have to
Bro.
go see the ASU mogger.
Yeah, get
And so we
frame mogged.
wait in this long ass line, and the guy like he bails, but he
No
was like a
way.
celebrity for like 2 weeks there.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. His kick was. I think
He was
got
on
started
tour, like, he
Kick.
was
Yeah,
going to
he, like,
different
got
colleges.
started on
I
can't
Kick, and he
believe
was
that.
going
For real, I
around.
was just thinking that. Where is he now? You think now
He's
he's
frame
like,
mogging, bro. He's
yeah.
just walking around
He's,
frame
he's
mogging
building
everybody.
onto his
Listen,
career,
I
frame
gotta
mogging
say it.
more.
That's one big dude though. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's hard to compete
Oh, for
with.
sure.
Honestly,
I mean-
I can't even. Like, I don't even know why this got so popular. I feel like it's totally understandable why Clav got frame mogged. Like, how are you not going to?
Yeah, no shame in the game, man. Look, there's always going to be a
That's how
frame
it
that's
is.
more moggier, as they say. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I'm
that's
saying?
the thing is like you remember seeing on Clav's face like how he's like
I know.
when the
Yeah.
guy came. It's like that's the thing with any of those super muscular dudes.
Yeah.
It's like you could just destroy them in their own head. If You
Mhm.
just go up. Like, here's what you gotta do. If there's like a really big guy and he's like intimidating you, here's what you do. Just be like, "Hey man, I've been seeing you at the gym for the last 2 weeks. You have great biceps, but like." I don't know. I feel like a month ago your bicep was a little bigger than it is right now. Like just say something like that. He will not stop thinking about that, dude. He's gonna be looking at the mirror like.
yeah, he's going to be
I-
like,
I was
what
going-
happened? I feel
Whenever
like
Everyone
those
is
dudes are
waiting
as
for
big
them
as like a
now.
cloud, I like to call them like body dysmorphia man. Like he's a superhero, you know?
Yo, for real. Like, well, especially this guy. I mean, he's taking fucking steroids. I mean, he's taking
the
drugs.
face smashing. You ever
know.
seen him do the face
Yeah, what is
smashing?
this?
Oh,
Does
God,
he
I haven't
actually
seen that.
smash
Oh,
his face?
God.
There's
What does he
videos
do?
of it.
Like, what does he do?
He takes a hammer and it's to like kind of break down your bones and your chin. that it restructures
Oh
to like
God, that's fucking.
like, bro, you could see there's videos of it, and his mom
shoot up
at
a
some point
school,
took his
am I
right?
camera
Yeah,
away.
Jesus.
Bro, I miss the days where people would just do that, but now they make it impossible with these gun laws, NRA, all this like woke shit, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fucking
that.
crazy, man. Anyway, but yeah, no, I just was shocked that this guy was fucking OD'd. I mean, this guy is what, like young, and what is he doing here? Ketamine, he's doing meth.
It's because he went to prison and he came back
He
out.
went to
and
prison?
He didn't know that. Yeah,
No way.
he didn't go to
Cla-
prison, but he got
Clavicular
arrested.
went to prison.
He got arrested because he
Oh, he
shot.
did get
He
arrested.
shot and killed an alligator on stream. They arrested him,
What? Oh my
What?
God,
and
dude.
he was like in jail for like 2 days, I guess, over the weekend.
That's not cool, man. We don't fuck with that.
And he needed his
So
drug
what
drugs.
happened? He
alligators.
OD'd. What did he OD on?
I think what, like
I don't
ketamine?
know.
Like Tran.
I don't know if
Or
it ever. Yeah,
something.
I don't
It
know.
could have been
like,
ketamine.
Yeah, I don't know. But the guy, he was on stream. I don't know if you saw the clip, but he was
He
like,
was just OD'd on
yeah,
stream?
it was
That's
on live on
crazy.
stream.
he
He's
takes
panicking.
like a lot of drugs that are like supposed to, like, I don't know, make you look better, like better for your body or like whatever, but it's like very extreme. So he's like, I don't know, does a
Look,
little
I
ketamine.
want to formally extend the invitation to Clavicular. Look, if you want to
Clavicular,
stop
come
by,
on the mic check.
if you
come
guys,
on.
if you want to come
You
on the mic
should.
check, I mean, look, you could.
He's from Jersey.
We'll talk about
Fun
it.
fact,
We'll
if you
get
didn't
you
know.
He's
off
from
drugs.
Jersey?
He's from
The
Jersey.
fuck?
He's from,
Where does he stream from? Where does he live now?
I don't know.
He's in LA now or what?
I would have to think he's in LA.
Hmm.
I don't
Would you
know.
want to be here for the
I'm not really, like, a
Clavicular
big-
pod, bro?
I have to
Yeah,
say,
I
I'm
would.
not-
I would just
Well,
to make Luke jealous.
yeah.
I'm not like a fan of Clavicular.
I'm not a fan of him.
I don't
either,
like what
honestly.
he's doing to
Yeah.
like kids and things.
No,
but
definitely
like,
not. I don't like the
Well,
look.
what is he
I
doing
would
to
just,
kids?
I would like to
community.
just like neg him.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Looksmaxxing-
Just like be like, oh, dude.
Looksmaxxing is
Yeah,
a-
your jaw was sharper on the stream.
Ah.
In real life, it's like not as.
Yeah, he would
He goes
definitely-
home, just hammers.
Yeah,
his,
he would have like severe like roid rage here, man. He would fucking tear up
You
the
would see
studio,
the-
bro. Probably like punch a hole
Jesus
in
You
the wall.
would see
Christ.
the cuts from the face smashing he did
Yeah,
after that.
that's crazy, man. But you
I
guys,
don't like how they're making like. It seems I'm not gonna say the Kardashians started it, but they're like a big part of it.
yeah.
Is that they're calling it self empowerment, but it's like, dude, this is surgery. This is
No,
like
look-
altering yourself through surgery.
Looksmaxxing-
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Looksmaxxing is a totally different beast. Like it's so I am
I mean, you're
so
right, but
against
what
it.
would you call what Kylie Jenner did
I'm
to her
so
face? That's
against it.
also looks
Well,
maxing.
but the
isn't
thing
it?
is that
That's
I-
looks like.
but that's
the
like
thing
if
is
you have a
fucking-
good budget.
I'm
If
putting
you have a
all
good
of it,
budget.
yeah.
I agree with you. The problem is that like when famous people were doing it and like Kardashians started doing it, like how do you say, like that's just people get work done when they blow up. Like,
Yeah, that's
whatever.
what I'm trying to say. I don't fuck with.
Looksmaxxing, I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with that either. But whatever. Famous people are gonna do it. They're gonna get filler. Whatever. Looksmaxxing is based off of a principle. Generally speaking, like it's based off of a principle of just like the better looking you are, the better you do in life.
I
Specifically,
agree with this principle.
specifically
I
with,
agree with this
specifically
principle, but
with
still don't do
women.
that.
That was like the biggest thing. Is like specifically with women.
How about the smarter you are, the
And
better you
so-
do in life? Go fucking read a book.
Yeah,
like
thank
like
you.
like
Thank
looks
you.
aren't the only thing that help you.
Exactly, and
Well,
that's my
Kai Cenat
biggest
did
problem.
that. People like me made fun of him.
That's my biggest
for
problem with
reading it.
looksmaxxing is that it goes off this principle of just like, yeah, the better you look, the better that you're gonna do in life. So I'm gonna take all of these drugs and bone smash my face instead of
Yeah.
I don't know, learning something, talking to people.
Yeah.
You ever seen Clav actually on stream like interacting with people, bro?
Yeah.
He's hella awkward.
I know. No, the guy
And
definitely
it's
something's
just-
wrong with the guy, man. I
It's
mean,
just
I've never seen it. I've never
Yeah,
seen
no,
it.
it's
just part of
awkward.
it's just part of that community like looksmaxxing kind of spun off from incels. So that's kind of like
No doubt.
where that
yeah,
where
I
that,
honestly
like-
thought the guy was playing a bit of a character, at first. Like, I
Nah,
thought it was
he's
a
really
good
like
gimmick,
that.
I thought, oh, yeah, whatever. And then on the side, he's normal. Oh, yeah, but no, I honestly think after now these ODs, after all this stuff, we're seeing him talk to people, it's awkward. It definitely seems a little tough, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully,
Yeah.
man.
So you know what, Clav, come on. We want to talk
Yeah.
to you. We want to know what's
Well,
going
we'll-
on.
we'll get you sober. We'll get you clean. And that'll
We'll
be
get
the
you
end
some
of it.
books.
Yeah.
You can sit
Read
down,
some books,
learn
have a
some
book
things.
club, read the Odyssey before the movie
Go
comes
read the
out.
Odyssey.
Yeah, and you guys said, so we were talking about this before the
Yeah.
podcast started about the Odyssey. You guys said you were excited. And
I'm excited.
I
I
was
feel like there's not many movies I'm excited for anymore, but
Mm.
I'm fucking excited.
Wow.
My take about the Odyssey, I told you, I can't even call it a hot take. I think it's just a thought that I put out there. I was looking at the cast and the fact that the story it's the Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, and it's Christopher Nolan. I was like, I think when it's all said and done, there's a possibility. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I don't know. I didn't see the movie. There's a possibility it's the greatest movie of all time. I think it might go down in
It's
history.
premature.
I think it might go down in history as the greatest movie. The
I see
scale
what
of
he's
it,
saying.
like
He's saying the scale is large, You know the writing's there because it's the fucking Odyssey.
Exactly.
And
the
you
cast
trust the
is really
director
good.
and a good cast, but it's just premature to say that. You know what I mean?
No. That's what I'm saying. I agree.
It's like when
I'm
the
not...
Nets had James Harden and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, and you're like, this is the greatest team ever. It's like, just let them go on the court first, though. Yeah. Let's see.
And I mean, don't forget, you guys have an overrated director like Christopher Nolan on here. I mean, this could tank the
I can't
whole
believe
thing.
this guy looks like that and he doesn't like Christopher Nolan. That's
What's wrong?
literally so. Who do you like? Who do you like?
What do you mean? Who do I
would
like?
you
Who's
say
your
actually
like,
is your favorite
what
director?
director?
I feel like I'm more of like a
excited?
horror director. You know what I'm saying? More of a.
Oh, you're like a real film guy. That's why.
Yeah. Well, not really like that.
No, he's really more of a horror, I would say, fan.
I'm not really that much of a film guy.
So who do you like then?
That's what I'm saying.
Ari
Aster. I was gonna say, I think you're an Ari Aster fan.
He's pretty good.
What's his newest?
And look, honestly, okay, can I be real? All right, let me break the fourth wall here. Okay, obviously, look. I did say, the fourth wall is here.
The fourth wall. You did say with all seriousness.
Look, for real, Christopher Nolan, I did say at one point, truthfully, meaning from the heart, that he is overrated. However, looking through his discography, I take back what I said.
Come on.
The guy has some hits. Memento, Dark Knight. He has some pretty solid hits. Okay. What else is there? Oh, he has
Interstellar.
You know what I said was
Inception.
underrated?
On,
you know, I was gonna say. This is gonna be a funny one. You're gonna be like, why did I mention this and not those? But of course, those Dunkirk, fire movie, man.
Yeah,
Dunkirk's a good one.
He does look like he'd be in a World War II history. You know
what do you think? Like, as what? What team, though?
What do you mean? Yeah.
I am a little German.
I watched Dunkirk as a kid, so I don't really. I watched it when it came out, not as a kid, but just like I didn't give a fuck.
I mean, I watched it as a kid too, and I did. I mean, I thought it was a good movie, man. You know, I'm gonna be real. I watched it. I don't know when it came out, but it does feel like very
I still
long.
feel like it's not in his top 5 though. He got
it
strong
probably
top
isn't,
5.
No. It
like,
probably
Oppenheimer
isn't.
is really good.
I know we were talking about this, man. I don't know what it is, but at the same time,
you have recency bias with Christopher Nolan. I think that's the only reason you ever said anything bad about him.
You know what it is? I just think
I
felt so differently about the movie, seeing people talk so highly about it. I don't know. I just didn't feel.
It was
didn't
practical
feel the same.
effects, Jack.
I don't give a fuck about that.
It was.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a shit.
That's cool.
I'm here for the writing and the acting.
I like the writing. I like the writing and the acting, but I like the writing and the acting in a lot of movies.
Actually, The Prestige. I love The Prestige too. Christopher Nolan movie.
I don't think I saw
I
that.
have never seen it, but I've had it recommended to me by multiple people a lot of times.
I'm about to go
home
tonight.
If I make a top 5 Christopher Nolan movies, I'm putting it in there.
Damn, what else should I check out maybe that I haven't checked out?
From Christopher Nolan specifically?
Yeah. I mean,
don't watch Tenet. Tenet is maybe his worst. It's so bad.
Really?
It's so disgustingly bad.
That's how I feel about Oppenheimer. Now I don't really feel like it's that disgusting bad. Maybe I gotta. Should I throw it on for another one? Now you know I'm gonna wait for it to come out in theaters.
That's a hard movie to rewatch.
I'm gonna come back.
You're gonna be watching it and like scrolling reels.
Yeah,
that's the problem. So you gotta pay attention.
I know. That was probably me watching in the theater. I mean, I was there for Albert Einstein, but that was it. I was a big fan of his cameo.
You were really excited for Albert Einstein.
I mean, Albert Einstein, he's a pretty good dude, right? Except for didn't he do some weird stuff? Didn't he like someone underage? Yeah, this was back then. I mean,
he just got married.
Just be lucky he didn't own slaves, right? I mean, finding out everyone's owning slaves. George Washington, all these guys.
You're just finding that you didn't know that already.
George Washington had slaves.
I thought he was the stand-up guy.
That's kind of like a famous thing about him.
I thought he was the stand-up guy to say, "Nah, I'm done with that." You know what I'm saying? Like he gave up the presidency in a way or whatever. You know. I don't know. Shout out to George.
Bro, because that guy, he didn't want to be a politician, man. He was just a soldier. He just wanted to go home after the war.
You think he was Looksmaxxing with the teeth?
Oh God, and the hair.
Nah, he wasn't Looksmaxxing.
Really
I think he wanted to be able to eat, so he needed teeth.
Oh.
The wigs, I feel like everybody just did. I don't think he was Looksmaxxing. I actually think he was back? We honestly probably get some pretty good interpretations of it. I honestly think he was probably pretty chopped. I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
I think
he probably was.
Bro.
That's how they made him look like.
He was. I think he was like, dude. I think he had like red hair. Like,
he had red hair.
Yeah, he was
George
tall.
Washington was a redhead. Is that true?
Dude.
Bro, he was tall. He was a soldier, bro. I think he was pretty chopped. Honestly, I think he was pretty messed up in the face.
There's no way.
I think he had red hair.
Dude.
I think so.
Why would they have done that?
And he wore the wig. Why would they have done? You mean God?
Yeah, he naturally had reddish brown hair.
What the fuck?
That's interesting.
Man, he's lost a couple points.
He's pretty chopped. I'm trying to say. I don't think
he was. I'll tell you this: the painer was Looksmaxxing.
I'm saying we got some good. We got some nice drawings.
Yeah, who are historical Looksmaxxing?
Who's the GOAT? I mean, you brought up Kim K. Honestly, I think that was a really good shout because I think that really was like you're talking about Looksmaxxing.
I don't know because now when you think about like American beauty standards, you cannot separate it from having surgical work done. It's like every instance of American beauty standards now are with surgical work done.
Yeah. I feel like
I think it's shifting a little bit though.
Yeah.
I think the Kim Kardashian era.
Are you kidding me?
More
Like,
or
go look at
less.
every celebrity, dude. They all look
Well, yeah,
so
but they're
fucking
we
fake.
need a new class of celebrities to come in. Like the
Yeah.
new pop stars come in and haven't
And
had
I
work
feel like-
done
Yeah,
yet.
because they're young.
Well, I'm
Just
saying,
wait.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
saying that's what I'm
fact.
saying. They might not if they grow up and they don't get work done.
Like, you guys watch The Boys?
We were just talking about this
Yeah, we
yesterday. I
watched
watched
it
the
You
first.
saw
yesterday.
episode.
Starlight?
Yeah,
She got her
a
she
great
got her face,
example.
and it's like, you had such a pretty face.
I know.
You know, You had-
Crazy.
it's not for me to say what to do with your face, but
Mhm.
it seems a shame to me that she probably in her head thought she didn't look good,
That's
and she had to
crazy.
get that
Yeah.
shit done.
Mhm.
And she wanted to look more Hollywood, more high fashion too. But it's like your look was girl next door.
Yeah, and
you
to
know?
me, it's like, dude, I feel like she, most times than not, you get these surgeries, you get clowned more than you were before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like,
true.
you're probably getting these surgeries because you're reading these comments, oh shit, and then like, oh, I want to change this, I want to change that. It's
you know
definitely
what the thing is?
unfortunate, man.
I don't even know if that's true
You don't
anymore.
think?
I think that people get the surgeries because, like how he said, I think it's just the thing to do. I think
Mm.
that's just like as you're
No,
going
I think
up. That's like
yeah. The
that's
higher
the
you go in
style.
Hollywood, like the devil whispers to you in your ear.
Yeah, like that's like the
Like you start getting these thoughts after seeing everyone
Mm.
around all the time, like Ariana Grande being that fucking skinny.
True.
You don't have real people in your ear being like, "Why the fuck are you this
exactly.
skinny?"
I think it's not even
You know?
comments saying bad things and they like get insecure. I think you go to a party and everybody's like,
True.
"Oh, I
Yes.
just went to this doctor,
I agree.
got this done, or whatever." And
It's
it's,
like-
a culture that
It's like
you now
when you were in
wanna
high
take part
school
of.
and you started wearing Vans because everyone was wearing Vans.
Right,
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
You
And
just
you're like,
do
"Oh
it-
my god, I have to wear Vans."
Yeah.
you start to like it because everybody talks so highly about it that you're just like, "Oh yeah."
And that's for the
maybe I
most
like
part
that
what
look
I
as
always
well.
liked about stand-ups is that they kept it real more. I mean, now stand-ups are getting work done and being hot too, or whatever. Being hot is one thing,
ugly
that's fine.
comedian
But like getting
is
work done
dead.
as a stand-up, come on, please
Uh-huh.
don't do
Yeah.
that. Please don't do
Yeah,
that.
everyone's just gonna be distracted on stage. Like, wait,
Like
what?
Matt Rife and Kumail and all. It's like, guys.
Yeah, we were talking about Matt Rife the last time we were talking with the comedian. Do you feel like how do you feel about like the more traditional comic route, going to club versus social
Fuck the
media?
club to club. Fuck
Mhm.
that bullshit. All the clubs like want to make
Yeah.
your career. Fuck off, dude. No.
Yeah, so you're more with this like
social
do
media.
it on social.
Yeah, I'm not really
I feel like
past
that's
that.
the
I'm
new
not really
way.
past at any clubs, and I think one of the reasons is I will not submit to them. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
like, you have to do this and this to get past. I'm like, no, suck my dick, dude. How about this? How about I get so big that I come in your club and I'm like, listen, either you put me on the lineup and you make more money and I make some money, or nothing. You know,
Mhm.
I want to have the leverage. Like, I feel it's like the player empowerment in the NBA. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like,
Like just saying.
I don't want the institution to have the power. It's like
Right.
I'm the one who brings the people into the room, so I get the final say. I'm the boss.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Right.
I want.
Yeah, of course. But
Of course, there are clubs that run great and like they do a good job, but I'm not jumping through hoops to get
Yeah.
like
yeah.
$50 of paid work.
I guess how do you balance? You feel like growth and I guess making those connections with also saying like, hey, I have to treat myself with respect and say, hey, I know I
I think
don't
for the
wanna
most
do
part,
this.
I just don't do the club stuff. I mean,
Mhm,
I do a little bit, but
Mhm.
I don't know. And also, a lot of the club comics, like they'll toil and toil away, and it's like they're making a living, but their living is like $70K. It's like, dude, I'm richer than so many of these guys because you have to worry about having fans. That's how you make money as a comedian. You have to have
Yeah,
fans.
exactly.
Like, why are you worried about these $50 paid spots?
And
Yeah.
it's exhausting. Like that was why we were talking about Matt Rife, is because he's always talking about how he's always working. Like,
Yeah, it's
I was
tiring.
like going from club to club, like they're
No, I
always
do that. I
busy.
mean, on tour, yeah, that's really tiring.
Yeah, I was
but-
gonna say, man, I saw
that's
your
tiring.
tour
yeah on
schedule.
tour. I could believe
yeah,
it.
my tour
Nuts.
schedule was pretty grueling. I
That's
just
fucking crazy, man. I was gonna ask you, how are you gonna be able to do it, man?
just be
Cocaine?
young. Just be young. No,
Okay. No.
Cocaine.
I don't know.
Ketamine.
I feel like guilty if I do nothing. You know, like this month, I would say is my least busy month because I'm working on like special rollout and stuff like that. So I'm mostly just, at least according to my management, I was supposed to be mostly sit at home and do podcasts and things like that and promote the special. But I'm like, nah, I'm gonna pick up extra work. Like
Mhm.
I just I have this Indian dating show, so we just scheduled a shit ton of those, and then I'm trying to promote those and do those because I'm
Mhm.
like,
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you about the dating show. I was thinking about that when we
What's
were looking
up?
about Looksmaxxing because I also saw this because I thought, hey, perfect. I saw this dating show and I think it's so interesting. So basically,
Yeah.
you want to describe kind of for the audience what you kind of do on this show.
I'm the host. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like, I would say when you go to look at it, I mean, think of it more so as it's like a live reality TV show. That's how you should
Yeah,
look at it.
I would say, yeah.
If you come there looking like it's comedy, like you're hoping to get a punchline every 10 seconds, not going to happen.
Mhm.
You know?
Mm.
Yeah, you're like invested. You got to be like invested.
Yeah, like the people who
These
come, they
storylines.
You would
like,
love
wow,
it.
I hated that contestant, or I love that contestant,
Mhm.
and that's the fun in it. Is
I
like
know.
you talk later, like, oh my god, what'd you think of when this person
Mhm.
said? That's fun.
And a lot of
Yeah.
times these people come up, they're drunk. I see. They're like, you know.
Oh yeah.
these-
Well, because a lot of people, they're normal people. They're not used to being on
Yeah,
stage
of
in front of
course.
people. So like in the back, we're like, do you want a shot?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
Yeah, and then they
So-
just have fun with it, or
And they're like, do you want to do a shot with me? I'm like, nah, I'm good.
They're like, I
I'm
need to
good."
be, I need to
Like,
be concentrating. Do you feel
Yeah.
like you could do a show drunk or?
I definitely can, and that's one of the fun things. Is Garam Masala is one of the ones that I do maybe drunk at least second half because we have an intermission. Usually if I'm doing stand up, I'm better sober. So like, especially if like a lot of people paid to see me, I'm trying to stay sober at least until the end. Maybe I'll have one drink on stage, but it's just like I know I'm better that way. But for Garam Masala, I'm not the only one on stage, so I don't have full
Yeah.
responsibility, So I can feel like I could be a little looser.
Yeah,
so
you
that's
take like kind of
fine.
the
Yeah.
back seat.
Yeah,
You're
I think
absent.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. And we have the intermission too, which is like mostly for me and my host to be like, well, it's for the club to sell more drinks, but also for me and my host to be like, what went wrong? Like, how do we rail in? Because it's different every time,
Mhm.
So we're like, what do we have to change right now for these contestants?
Yeah, and I was
So-
gonna say, like, we've been talking about doing something similar, like having a blind date, and I wanted to ask you, like, what are some things, maybe some challenges,
Yeah,
to
what-
setting
what
this
are
Like
up?
a
some-
what
blind
should we
date, like
expect?
comedy thing, or just like one of you guys is going on a blind date?
No,
No,
we're
we
gonna have
bring
two
two
people,
people in.
boy, girl. We're gonna, maybe I don't know. We were debating about the format. Will it be one boy or girl and 3 opposite gender or whatever the case is? But maybe something like that.
So
what
you're
do you
saying
think?
have them sober or not?
Maybe not sober. Maybe they can drink here. I mean, we've
Yeah.
had people show up drunk. So
We've had Jack go home really drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did
that's the
happen one
problem.
time.
I'm not much of a drinker, but I would say like after Garam Masala, I'm always hungover as
Mhm.
shit, dude. Because
Yeah.
like second half, we definitely drink a lot, and then
How-
after party.
How are you with like hangovers, man? I feel like I'm a baby.
Yeah, I'm a baby.
Yeah.
I am a baby. Like yesterday, I was hungover because we had Garam Masala on Sunday, and I slept probably 18 hours. Like
Oh
I
my
didn't do
God.
shit.
I know,
didn't do
dude.
shit.
Chiv, how are you with hangovers?
Hey,
Yeah.
I never really had like a bad hang. Like the way people describe, I woke up, I had a headache, I felt nauseous, but like the way people describe it, I've never experienced anything like that. People are like, it's literally the worst thing.
Mhm.
It's
No.
never happened.
Bro, for me, I've had pain, man. I have headaches. I hate it. It's like literally the worst thing, man. But yeah, no. So for the dating stuff, as like, have you found any like true love there, man? Have you produced any kids?
I never got when people say. Actually, we do have one kid,
Oh yeah.
but it was one of our original cameramen. He works with us sometimes still, but now he has a kid, obviously, so he's more busy. But one of our original cameramen, Caleb, shout out Caleb, he brought this girl on a first date to Garam Masala, which he was working, and now they have a kid.
Wow.
Wow.
So I
Yeah.
guess technically we have a kid,
Yeah.
but as far as
Hey, we'll count it,
contestants
we'll
go,
But the
count it.
contestants,
we've had a
all
couple.
failures.
We've had a couple of hookups, but definitely no couples.
Wow. No couples.
It's like I always describe it like Love is Blind. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
if you go on here to find your fucking wife, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
To go find your husband,
Uh-huh.
what the fuck are you doing?
yeah.
Like,
Well,
no.
there's
Yeah.
some Love is Blind contestants still out there, still grinding, man. Love. you know?
No, you shouldn't try to find love on all this
Well,
shit.
look,
dude.
I'm not
do this
suggesting
because
it.
it's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do this
I agree
for
with
content,
you. I agree.
but, like,
Look, I wouldn't say.
no.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
If
Look,
you're like,
nobody
oh
does.
yeah, I tried everything and now I'm trying this.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
They're like, Wyatt, save me.
Yeah, the
Find-
things you're trying
find
isn't
the
the
perfect
problem.
guy.
If it's like not, this isn't gonna solve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean,
If you find love, good for you, I guess. But
Mhm.
it's
there-
entertainment.
hey, what is like an awkward moment, man, you've had doing it? Because I can
But
imagine.
there's hella
dates-
awkward moments. There's
Mhm.
hella awkward moments, and I had to like recontextualize because as a stand-up, I'm like, awkward moment is not okay. But
Yeah.
but I've realized getting off stage, I like tell my girlfriend, like, I fucking bombed. No, the crowd was into it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. It's just like, if the guy doesn't like the girl or the girl doesn't like the guy, it's awkward.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking awkward.
Yeah.
You know? Or you see in her face like he's
Oh.
chopped.
Oh man.
But that's true. That is what the crowd is looking for. So it's
Yeah.
not like they're,
Yeah,
they're
But we
for
had like
sure.
a really
wanna know
good
about that.
contestant like 2 days ago. We had this girl Shreya, and she's an actress. Like she's on Netflix too, and she was like batting eyes at all the contestants. I was like, "You're a pro, man. This is
Yeah.
great." And poor guy, one of the guys was like trying to flirt with her in the back, and she came to me like, "Hey, can we switch the guys? Cause like, I was like, I thought you were into him." She's like,
Oh, she's like, listen.
but that's ideal. That's our ideal contestant, I guess,
That's-
because it's like, you want that kind of person who can have chemistry with anyone.
and
That's
you're
when you
you're
start
in-
the bone
separated
smashing.
from
Yeah.
how you actually feel.
And you're 1000% right about this because I've tried to set this up a couple times and it does feel like that would be someone ideal. Hey, just have fun with it. But some people, kind of take it, which I wouldn't say, I feel like it's normal to take it serious. Like you said, most people I think would probably, have some sort of pressure and I want to, do it. But I would ideally want someone not to care, that they're like, yo, we're doing this dating thing for fun.
Yeah, just come to it with an open
Yeah.
mind, but knowing that it's for entertainment.
Exactly. Entertainment.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But also don't try to be, sometimes people come on, try to be a larger than life character. And
Mhm.
it's like, all right,
Yeah,
chill.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
chill.
supposed to be real-ish.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I wanted to ask you, I'm curious, what was the first joke you ever told? Was it like a knock-knock joke?
First, like on
knock,
stage
knock,
or
boo,
like in
boo,
real
boo?
life? Like on stage?
In real life, man. Were you like a
Do you remember
5-year-old
the first
down a
joke you
knock,
ever
knock
told?
Yeah, I don't
in
think I
real life?
remember the first
What was like the
joke I
first
ever
joke
told.
you remember?
But I
man?
do have like a old shitty joke that was like the first joke I ever wrote down in my notes, and I remember it.
Wow. What was it?
It's really bad, so you're not gonna laugh at it. But it was like, Shaun White is going to the
I'm
going
sorry.
to the
Yeah.
Olympics for going to the Winter Olympics for snowboarding. A lot of people don't know he's also going to the Olympics for curling his hair. It's a horrible joke. Horrible joke.
No, but you know what it is? That's you. Like, okay, these are the building blocks,
Yeah,
foundation of
yeah.
comedy.
Oh, I don't-
Like,
I
this
don't
is
feel
you
any shame.
building. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, he told the joke
That's-
again.
honestly, look,
I thought
there's
it was pretty
worse.
good,
You
though.
gotta be bad at things for a long
heard-
time. There's no shame in
If
being bad at
I
something.
would
heard
probably.
worse.
I was
Even
gonna
now,
say,
I'm like, I'm okay at comedy compared to like how I intend to be, how good I intend to be. I'm not even halfway. Hopefully,
do you feel like though that's maybe just speaks to your ambition rather than maybe
Perhaps,
actual
perhaps,
ability? Yeah, because I
perhaps.
feel like look, obviously you have a massive following, you have massive people telling you,
An
oh,
okay
you're funny.
following.
Look, I would say, look, maybe
I would say pretty massive.
Look, I think you're a humble guy. You definitely seem like a humble guy. I would definitely say a good, pretty big following,
I
man. Bigger
appreciate
than a
that.
lot of other people, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure people are like, damn, I wouldn't mind those numbers.
No
Hey,
doubt.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, you want to pass?
Yeah, I
swap
had
it
somebody
out.
say that.
Yeah.
I was on a podcast the other day. They're like, man, I wish I could have like your number. I'm like, it's like even if you had it right now, you didn't build up to it, so you're not gonna
Yeah.
know how to grow it any
That's such
further.
a
You're gonna
fact.
fuck
Yeah, that's
yourself.
so
That's
true.
a fact.
Like-
I'm new more to the TikTok,
Yeah, I
the
get it, I get it.
Instagram.
We
Yeah.
all
I'm
have
the
our
opposite.
native platforms.
Yeah, exactly. I'm finally learning Instagram, especially with the podcast.
Yeah,
Mine is
Instagram's
stuff.
been
Reddit,
doing pretty
actually.
well.
Mhm.
Like if you
Really?
watch me like scroll on my phone, I'm on Reddit like all day. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like, since I was a kid.
Someone asked me recently, like, "Oh yeah, do you like Reddit?" I mean, I don't know. I haven't scrolled on Reddit, but I feel like it's got
You gotta
good
slap that person
communities.
for stereotyping you that hard
Yeah,
next time.
you
Yeah,
think
that's
so?
fucked
That was
up
actually my
that they
girlfriend.
actually-
That was my
That's your
girlfriend that
girlfriend?
said
Or
that.
the maybe
so,
not,
yeah,
maybe not
I
then.
wouldn't slap, but no. She was a Redditor, so she shouldn't be talking. She was like, "No, you should use Reddit."
Oh.
Maybe this is even more
Oh.
offensive now.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
This is actually maybe
I like
more
Reddit. I use Reddit pretty
Yeah.
much every day, I would say.
Does he give Redditor vibes or
part.
what?
I mean, come on.
I'm
I'm sorry, my friend.
No, it's okay.
I like a
Listen,
good
we're all
community.
Redditors. here.
I get
I like
it.
a
It's
good
okay.
community on there. Like a nice,
Yeah.
Now you got the exclusive, stuff. You follow for your favorite celebrity. There's pictures of them, walking in the street.
Oh, I don't
there's
know about all that.
address
I don't know
locations
about that.
getting
I never get
posted
why people
up.
want to see that.
Oh, this
Yeah,
guy's
that's
coming
not-
up at a restaurant at 7 p.m. Pull up, those type of things, right? Isn't that what you guys
Nah.
go for it for?
No, I can't say it.
That's fucking weird, dude. I'll never get that.
What?
Like they're like, where's Taylor Swift right now? I'm gonna go there.
Let's
Yeah,
track
come
her.
on.
Let's
That's
track her
tracker,
private
yeah.
jet.
Because for me, it's like I
Locations.
want to meet someone on equal footing.
Yeah.
I don't want to meet them like,
Yeah,
oh my god, I
like
love you, and they're
running
like,
up
I
to
have
them.
no. It's like
Yeah.
the Thanos, like I
Yeah.
don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
It's like Luke and I, we went to Dave Chappelle's camp last year. We were invited as comics, which was like obviously an honor. But it's like I want him to know who I am.
Mhm.
I want him to
Yeah.
like think of me, and this is not disrespectful because like again, he's one of my goats. Like he's probably one of the reasons I started stand up. But I don't want to be like, oh my god, Chappelle. And he's like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And
Yeah.
for me, I feel like there's like a middle ground where, for me, and I'm sure obviously as well. I'm sure you've been in plenty of these situations yourself, where it's like, you don't want to be too much that way, but also you could show respect and say,
No
hey, look, I
doubt.
respect what
Yeah.
you've done, man. Like Dave Chappelle, bro. There's no, there's no egoing Dave Chappelle. He's fucking him. You say, look, respect. And that's the thing.
Yeah, it's more of an inward thing. It's just
Yeah.
like my own ambition is telling me like you shouldn't be happy with just meeting him,
Mhm,
But like, of course, like this person's your hero, show him respect.
mhm. Yeah, no, exactly.
But don't be annoying.
Yeah,
It's hard not to be annoying, but especially
Mhm.
when you're like, oh my
I
god,
know.
yeah.
like, yeah.
Who is someone like you would like absolutely lose it for a meeting? Because we talk about this a lot.
That's hard.
Bro, for me, we were talking about this yesterday.
Eminem.
This is
You
gonna be a
lose
weird
it.
one. You know what? I'm gonna say this because it's gonna come out of nowhere. I mean, I could say ones that you guys could predict, but Mitski, I'd be.
I was gonna,
I'd be
what's so
hyped
funny?
to
I was gonna say
Mitski.
Mitski. I was gonna be like, I think if I met Mitski, I would
I
not
love
know
Mitski.
what to do.
I love Mitski.
Hey, what's the word, man? We got all our idols on the
I-
pod. For me, obviously, I was gonna say either Eminem or I was going to say, but I want to
Nolan.
say someone that we brought up yesterday just because it was funny. we were talking about maybe bringing some
Obama?
UFC.
Oh my God.
Obama.
I would die to meet Obama.
Well, Obama, man.
Oh, I remember what we
we're talking about
yesterday.
UFC. I don't know if you watch UFC at all. Ilya Topuria is a
Yeah,
big fighter
I know.
there.
Oh, yeah?
I was just smiling thinking about getting him
we were
on.
talking about it yesterday.
You
He's
know?
like,
Steph
he's like,
Curry.
get him on. I was like, you literally wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And he was like, I would just be like, dude, you're awesome.
Yeah,
He's like, I
like,
would just tell you.
Respect.
Steph Curry, LeBron James, I think I wouldn't know what to do if I met him.
Yeah, I'm from the Bay, so Steph Curry for sure. Steph Curry.
Yo,
Fair.
man, that would be good. Imagine we get like a run of basketball players, man. We should dip into the field, man.
I mean, if you could get
A
Ricky
lot of
Council
those guys
the
are
fourth,
really buttoned up.
if
You
get
know what I
Ricky
mean?
Council
Like,
the fourth, I would be.
what's up?
I said if you could get Ricky Councel the fourth,
Who the hell is that?
be shocked. He was on the Sixers, but he got dropped last year and he doesn't play anymore.
What is he, like a two-way player?
We're
How the hell do you know this
starting-
guy?
We're inching
I'm a
in,
Philly
okay? We
fan.
can't go for the
Philly
big dogs
fan.
yet. We got to inch our way into the NBA.
Isn't
alright?
aren't the
They're playing
Aren't the
right
Sixers
now.
playing right
yeah,
now?
they're playing right now.
Come
They're getting
on,
their
man.
ass beat. Actually, they're winning. They were losing.
Who's your team? You said you
Warriors?
You're a
Yeah,
Warriors
yeah.
fan, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking,
Yeah.
right? For me, I
Holy shit! I can't believe they're actually winning.
I always say
Guys.
every time this basketball season, I need to get into it. Me myself, I never have gotten
Dude, but
really
this is the
into
perfect time. It's the
sport.
playoffs.
But I feel like I would fuck with it
I
hard.
told
though.
him-
I would go hard for it.
I told him right now he should just hop on the OKC bandwagon, and he'll be locked in because
hard. You
there's gonna
gotta,
be good
like-
basketball you're gonna be watching.
You gotta get into it slowly, like, you know. And a lot of basketball fans these days like don't even watch that many games, so it's like
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
you gotta get into the
Well,
drama.
you watch
the
one team.
storyline.
Yeah, the storyline. That's the
That's
thing.
the
That's
main-
what I
yeah,
always
of
tell
course,
people
of
too.
course.
Like watching, you really have to get into what people are saying.
And that's what I think like Kill Tony did good about comedy. I feel like they made comedy into like
like a
professional wrestling, like
yeah,
WWE.
yeah.
I
Wow.
always say it's like the WWE of comedy.
How so?
you know?
Like you mean like very
Such a good read.
performative?
Well,
or-
yeah. Well, it's also just like look at their branding. They're clearly trying to be WWE.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
Wow.
that's actually a really good read. That's honestly
Yeah.
really true.
and like
Is that a
the
great
fans that
storyline?
they go for are people who like the same people who would like WWE as well.
No,
Heavy
like-
male audience.
Yeah.
I mean that's most of it. Heavy male
Yeah,
audience.
pretty
Heavy
much
male
heavy male
audience.
audience.
Heavy like South/Midwest audience, especially.
Conservative.
Conservative.
Yeah, conservative.
Yeah. I see. MAGA type. Yeah, I mean, look, I see it, man. I
Yeah.
get what you're saying. Then, yeah, and that I mean, talk about Epstein because I saw you make
Whoa.
a joke. Well, we
I
can ask the
posted
man
Epstein joke
ourselves,
today,
man.
I
That he made a
guess.
joke
I
about
saw it on
saying
YouTube,
that,
huh?
yeah, about Epstein's Island, being the greatest networking event. I mean, I did kind of, I hope you're not offended by this because I was thinking, man, it's
Sure.
such a shame. You're blowing up with the comedy, but I don't think you could. I don't think you can go to Epstein's Island. Obviously, Epstein's apparently dead. We're hearing that he's dead. I mean, at least,
You're saying
But-
like nowadays you
yeah,
can't
now
go
you
Epstein's-
can. But I want,
there's some other shit
Maybe.
going on.
Yeah.
but I want to ask you. There's another networking event that maybe you could.
Oh,
Maybe
God.
it'll be more in your realm. Diddy, I mean, look, he's coming out in a couple years.
Diddy parties.
You get invited to a party. I mean, is this?
Are you going to the
I
Diddy
always
party?
the joke I always make, like it's the same with the Diddy party and the Epstein. I was like, I'm not going,
Mhm.
but on some level, I guess you want to get the invite
Yeah, right.
because it means you're someone.
Oh, you really
You
made
know what I
it.
mean?
You get the invite.
Yeah, you
you
get
really.
the invite. I mean, that's the best case scenario. Is like I didn't go. I was
Yeah.
invited. I didn't even go.
That's
Yeah.
I knew.
fire.
That's a
That's
good
such a flex. If you turn,
Yeah,
you're like,
because
yeah,
you're
I
like,
coulda went to
you're
the
like,
Diddy
just so you know,
party.
I'm big enough that he invited me, but I was like, I don't fuck with that.
And on the opposite end, there's Stephen Hawking who got went and then begged to come back and blocked. Thing that would be tough to beat him. But
Yeah.
so you wouldn't. So no Diddy party for you, man, because he's gonna get out soon.
Yeah, no more parties in LA.
One
man.
time we actually
No
had
more
a.
parties
in LA. I don't like
Well,
those
don't
LA
worry.
party, that
Well, it'll
fake
be in
shit.
New
I'm
York.
not about that.
Well, if it's in New York, maybe it'll pop out. Who knows, man? I mean, we actually had someone on here that we went to a Diddy party. Believe it or not, he told
Really?
us some details. Yeah,
Yeah, he
Ooh.
was
he got oiled up
Buzz
there.
Lightyear. He didn't get.
He got oiled.
You ever
Straight up.
seen the real Buzz Lightyear on Instagram?
No, now I'm looking.
We'll show you. We'll show you after.
I'll show you.
He's it's our top one of our clips too. But yeah, no,
he said he went to the Diddy party.
that's why I was
couple of
curious, man. I don't know. I don't think I would go, but I actually agree with that statement. You at least want to get the invite. You at least want to say, damn, like the hell, like I was invited, but I just didn't want to go. That shit's fucked up, man. I do want to ask you, you got a big show coming up, Netflix
Which one?
Festival.
Oh, that
I mean,
one too.
that's-
But
that's-
are most of your viewers in New York?
Yeah.
So come out. Just announced it. I'm gonna be doing Gramercy Theater on December 18th. Come out. Gramercy Theater, December 18th.
yes, sir.
That one will be cool.
We should go.
I'm
Dude.
excited for that.
Yes, sir.
Gramercy
Yes,
Theater.
sir. I'm hyped for it as well, man.
But yeah, Netflix is in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
3 weeks.
And that's in California, right?
Yeah.
So which one you where do
So
you like
what am I
performing
more
better?
excited for? LA audiences suck dick, man. I've been telling you guys this. You guys suck dick.
Hey,
I don't
New
know
York.
what it is, but like LA comedy, they want you to like tell like real life stories from your real life. I get it. Some people like that in their comedy. Me, all my jokes are not true. So I can't. I don't want people to know my real life. I don't want you to know me like that.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Like my manager is like, post more stories with your cat. It's like, no, man, my life's not content. The content is the content.
Yeah,
you know?
you kind of
That's
are.
how David felt too, and then he killed him.
Yeah. So what are you hiding, bro?
What
Let's
do
see
you
your
got?
phone, bro.
Why don't you want us to
Don't
know
worry
you,
about
bro?
it.
What's going on?
Come on, man. We got to check here. Nah, but, I don't know. Like, I feel like you never know what people are hiding, man. You don't know what I'm hiding, even.
No, you don't.
Honest. What do you guys think I'm
I
hiding?
know what you're hiding.
What am I hiding?
I don't know. I lied. You probably are hiding a joke somewhere that you haven't told me that'll come up eventually. Jack does this
I
thing.
feel like you're wearing a penis extender right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Actually?
You're
Come
getting
on,
some
bro.
stretches in
Bro,
right now.
Jack-
No,
Cut that.
Jack does, he got exposed. Jack does this thing where he does jokes for himself. I think they're mostly for himself. He doesn't tell anybody.
No, these are honestly.
Well,
these
what
are
is
some.
this?
You might honestly.
All right,
you gotta
so,
tell him.
So
you
I'll
might
tell him a
respect game
couple.
here.
I'll tell him a couple.
All right, let's hear
So
it.
we used to have a podcast a couple years ago, and we had an shared Instagram account.
Sure.
So every day, Jack would go on and look up shirtless buff dudes on this Instagram
Okay.
account, hoping that one day I would sign into the account, look at the explore page, and be like, "What the hell's going on?"
At least that's what I told him. I mean.
So I'm not actually sure if that was a joke or not. But one day I saw it and I was like, "Jack, what the fuck is
yeah.
this? Why is it all shirtless guys?"
And then
on
there was
Instagram?"
also that time.
And then are you gonna say
Yeah,
the
no,
one
you
when
can
I
say-
quit
you can-
Instagram?
Oh
that the
no!
one that you were
Oh
talking
no!
about?
No! You should tell that
So
one.
I quit Instagram for a little bit. Not quit. I took a break. I knew I was coming back, right? But I deleted it for like a couple months. Every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, for like the 3-month span that I was
What is this
gone.
about to be?
Jack sent me a video that said, "Send this to somebody. If they don't respond with 5 seconds, they owe you head." And so now I owe him like 87 heads. I gotta.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
man. You owe
I'm
him
still
so much
waiting.
head.
I mean, he's he shaved a couple, but we got a long way to go. I mean,
Maybe you can like make a bargain.
well,
You know what
I
mean?
tried, but no.
No,
Like we'll bring it down to 40 heads, and you know what I mean.
I
What is
offered
he
up-
gonna do?
Listen,
I
I,
mean,
offered up some other
that
things,
better be something.
and
Okay.
he didn't seem interested.
he offered money. He offered
The
millions.
man wants his head.
he
Man.
just really wanted it.
I mean-
I want to think that he's like a mob boss. He puts the hit out for it. Hey,
Yeah.
give him his fucking head.
What's funny is that midway
You know what
through
they
that-
say? Dead man don't give no head. You know?
Hey.
midway through that, I brought up something like about him making jokes to himself and not telling anybody, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm actually pranking you right now, and you have no idea." And he's like, "You'll find out eventually, but I've been pranking you for a month, and you don't know." And then I found out.
And then he found out the head shit. I mean, look, I like to set some surprises for him. Come on, isn't that like a nice friendly thing to do?
It
you
is,
know, give
it
him
is.
something to look forward to, keep him on his toes. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get back to the show because it was a Netflix show. I was just curious, is there
For
like
sure.
any difference for you if it's a Netflix thing? Like, does it feel bigger? Does it, is there any?
My team will be like, take it seriously. I'll be like, I'm gonna do what jokes I want to do. You know.
Mm-hmm. So your
But-
preparation doesn't change for that? Yeah, I think that's probably for the
I
best.
think that's for the best.
Probably
as
is for the
well.
best. I'm not gonna lie, it probably does weigh on you as a performer. Like if say you go on stage and you start like bombing, you are gonna be like, you're gonna pussy out more easily and be like, let me go back to the good jokes.
Mhm,
You know, because right now, like obviously I'm trying as hard as I can not to do any of the jokes for my special,
Mm.
because you're supposed to retire them. But it's like you get in a position where you're like, man, my new stuff sucks dick. I need
Yeah.
something to bail
An
me out right now.
emergency.
Yeah,
Then you
yeah.
bring the special material in, and I'm like, I'm hoping on Netflix.
It's all
Yeah.
new. So you're hoping.
I don't know about all new,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
At least mostly. At least
Yeah.
some new stuff.
Yeah.
Man, oh, I'm excited for the New York show, man. I'm happy that you showed some love
Hopefully
to New
by
York.
then. By then it's 8 months. I think I'll
Yeah.
be able to do a whole new set then.
Yeah, for real, right? Yeah, no,
I think so. I believe.
Mhm.
you. I mean,
yeah. And man, like I said, respect, man, because I know the tour, I don't even know how you're going to do that, but I know that you can do it, and credit to you. That's why you're doing this. And
Yeah.
doing
I
the
aged like
stand-up.
5 years this year, like for real.
hey, well, you don't look it. You look like a young lad. Just
You do
like-
look young.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
So,
strange.
but we'll see what happens after the tour. Well, not like that. All right.
We'll see.
Bro, what did bro mean by that?
All right.
But yeah, no. So shout out to you, man, and like I said, thank you for coming on. I'm gonna pass it to Chiv. Chiv's always got the last question. He always stirs up probably
Ooh,
some of the
let's hear this.
hottest questions in
It's
New
gonna be
York
some
City.
gnarly
I
Let's
will.
hear it.
This is gonna be a pretty actually basic mic check question that I'm surprised you didn't ask. You say you're from the Bay Area.
Yes.
Bay Area, New York City.
Which is better?
Which is better
For what?
in general,
To make it?
overall? Because New York City
To make
is
it
the
anything but
greatest
tech
city on the
New
planet.
York. to like. I always say like I'm gonna move back when I accidentally like knock someone up, but like I'll move back to California for sure. It sounds like I'm running away. I mean, I'll take the kid. Like it's a better place to have a family and a life.
You
like,
think
than
so?
New
You
York.
don't love New York. You're not just like in love with New York now. You're here.
Well, what I love about it is like you get to compete on the highest level. That's the fun. You know what I mean? Like here, you're competing against all the comics, and then even if you beat all the comics, you can compete against the bankers, and you can compete against like the musicians and the podcasters. Yeah. Everybody's here. That's the fun.
Dude.
But one day, you probably do got to hang it up, right?
Bro, that's crazy.
So if you hang it up, then you should probably leave.
Well, bro, we were literally talking about. Tell me now. We were literally just saying the same thing yesterday. Last week, I should say. Last week's episode with Steph G. Where we said, yo, like she was saying the same thing about rapping, like, yo, it's very competitive here.
Well, that's people say that about New York in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah,
New York is like
we're talking about in general. It's like a New York kind of thing, you know. Even for the podcast grind, you know how many beefs we've had with other podcasts. We've had to shoot up some sets. Let's put it that way. I mean, things have gotten bloody around here. Yeah. No one is. We gotta be the top podcast in NYC. We gotta.
That's right.
We think we're rookie of the year.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think rookie of the year. Rookie. Okay.
Are you started this year?
Yeah, literally, yeah.
We started last September. I think we're rookie of the year.
New York City podcast rookie of the year. I feel like that's a safe.
I think podcast rookie of the year.
Wow.
I think we're podcast rookie of the year.
Wow.
That I don't know. Put that out there.
I don't know.
Because
I would shoot for that.
We never had a bump. You know what I mean? Like
facts.
a lot of people, like famous people start a podcast. Come on, you can't give them rookie of the year unless it's like a really good podcast.
Facts. That is such facts. Everybody that starts a podcast, they got a following already. We started this from
just
nothing.
as a pure podcast. We have to be rookie of the year.
Like, we started this from fucking nothing, and look at us.
Who else
here.
came out?
We got,
you know what I mean?
Our man Wyatt here, bro. This is literally.
I mean, you guys are clearly putting money into it, which is what you need to do.
Yes,
that's good.
Yeah, for real. A lot of money, and you know, sometimes we cry, go at the end of the night, but hey, we're here anyway, man. Thank you.
So, if this is the end, can I plug some shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
I always give the opportunity.
Yeah, please.
Always.
My intros are always, well, thank you for coming on. You want anything to plug? So you're one step
All right,
ahead.
guys. So you can follow me everywhere at Wyatt Feegrado. Go watch my new special, The Devil You Know. That's the most important. But I'm going to shout out some tour dates, too. It's going to be a lot. It'll be annoying.
Don't worry. Take your
May
time.
9th, LA. May 14th, Luxembourg. I probably didn't need to shout that one out. I don't think you have any
No, you'd be surprised. We actually have.
I'm sorry.
Like
Man,
30,
you
I
weren't kidding. May 9th in LA and then May 14th in Luxembourg.
Bro, I said it's fucking.
Yeah, my mom called me earlier. She's like, "What's the plan?" I'm like, "I have to fucking fly."
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So crazy.
Dude,
I know. This is what I'm saying. I gotta do it while I'm young.
Yeah.
May 15th, Amsterdam. May 16th, Berlin. May 17th, Zurich. May 21st, Dublin. May 22nd, Manchester. May 24th, London. May 26th, Paris. May 29th, Barcelona. May 30th, Madrid. June 5th, Vienna. June 6th, Budapest. June 7th, Athens. June 27th, back to the U.S., Salt Lake City. June 28th, Denver. July 24th, Nashville. Oh, and July 25th, Nashville. September 3rd, Providence, Rhode Island. September 4th to 5th, Boston, Massachusetts. October 9th, Long Island, New York. October 22nd, Janesville, Wisconsin. I got to get rid of that one. December 18th, New York City. And there are a bunch of gaps in there. That shit will be filled. We're just filling it in.
Yes, sir.
Like,
I'll put in a graphic for you as well. I'll put it up on there. What about April 29th? What are you doing then?
April 29th.
Would you be able to perform for my birthday by any chance? Or
I'll put you in touch with my team if you want.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe could you... I don't really got the money
Like
for
a
that.
week from
We'll
now.
give you a friends and family discount, but otherwise, performing at
Zoom?
birthday is really fucking
Maybe,
awkward, and it's really awkward. So I'm definitely gonna need some money.
I'll get the clown.
Yeah, I got enough on
like
April
that,
29th right now because I'm headed to a wedding. So.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate, man.
Might
that's
give a
unfortunate.
speech.
Well, maybe I'll give you a call and you can, maybe tell
go.
me a birthday joke.
Sounds good.
Hopefully, man.
The birthday
All right,
joke.
man. Well, thank you so much for coming
Thanks,
on.
guys.
This
for
is
coming
Jack,
on.
Chiv, and we're out of here. Peace out.
Peace.